There's a 21-year-old girl sitting in a UK prison right now, not for hurting anyone, but because Gaza broke her heart. Her name is Zoe Rogers, 21. At that age, most people in this country are out partying, going to university, planning their careers, and living their lives. But Zoe is spending her second year in jail, awaiting trial for her part in an action at an Israeli-linked weapons facility. Her mother said something that stopped me in my tracks. Zoe decided the marches aren't working, our government's not listening. Those are the words of a mother who knows her daughter has chosen a harder path. And from prison, Zoe wrote, quote, "When they ask why, I tell them about the children. The boy carrying his brother's body in his bloody backpack. The girl whose hanging corpse ended at her knees. The father holding up his headless toddler. It was love, not hate, that called me." Subhanallah. It was love, not hate. From someone who doesn't even claim belief in Allah. In the UK, non-violent activists used to get fines, maybe community orders. But 2019 or so, there's been a change. Now, prison, long remand, intimidation. Zoe has been held for a year before trial. A year. And since Gaza, many of us have felt the pressure. Police come knocking on doors without a warrant just to warn you. Some of us, when we return to the UK from abroad, we get welcomed with Schedule 7, interrogated for your views about Gaza. An attempt to intimidate, an attempt to create fear. And yet, despite the intimidation, Gaza has exposed something powerful that people, some of them young, comfortable with their whole futures ahead of them, choosing to sacrifice for justice. Zoe, a girl with a fun life waiting for her, chose to stand up to say, "Not in my name." And I ask myself, and I ask you, if people who don't believe in Allah are ready to sacrifice, what about us? What about us? We who believe we will stand before Him. We who know that Allah will ask us, what did we do for the oppressed of Gaza? We who know that Palestine is an amana, a trust on the Islamic Ummah. Allah is asking us to do what? To speak, to challenge the propaganda from the West, from the UK and the supporters of the Zionists, to support the liberation of Palestine, to support military intervention by the Muslim armies, for them to fulfill their obligation to push them, to raise our voices, not lower them. If activists with no iman can sacrifice their freedom for justice, for the liberation of Gaza, what are we prepared to sacrifice? May Allah make us among those who stand firm in these days, who refuse to be silent, who act, speak and sacrifice for the people of Gaza. And may these actions weigh heavy on our scale of khair on the day of judgment. Ameen.